it's that real shit. Make a meal with that little gift. Everybody on a hustle, we can make a real shift. So keep your head up, youngin', and just keep on moving. And if you ain't hustling, then I don't know what you doing. The time is now. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Yeah. I gotta write my story. No, you can't have my glory. I'm taking all that's for me. Unapologetic truth.
Hey yo, it's your boy Marcus Stone coming to you live from Globe Life Park. Welcome back to the Unapologetic Hustle, man. It's been a long time coming, and we got a great show for you today. We got a real special guest, very inspirational. But before we get to that, I just want to hit y'all with a little inspirational moment, right? So, the thing is if you have a vision of what your life should be, what's stopping you from achieving it? The answer is simply you, right? Every day that we're fortunate enough to open our eyes is a day that we have to take the next step in that journey. You are the first interaction every day, and you're the last interaction every night. So instead of chasing the negative of life, because it's inevitable, we're going to be faced with negativity. Change the condition of your mindset to find and create the positive that you envision for yourself, for your life, and for those around you. So the journey through life and entrepreneurship, they're both parallel. It's the mindset that you embrace through those journeys that determine your happiness, success, and the legacy that you leave. So make today the start of something to create the best journey for yourself, that you can continue to go forward and live a prosperous life. So never forget to activate your hustle. Find something that you love. Find something that you can go forward with. Find something that is not a job but a dream, and live that to the best of your ability. So before this person that I'm gonna bring on, she is a mogul in her own right. She's only 11 years old. 11 years old, and that should speak volumes to those that are listening and following. She has been featured on some big shows already, Fempire, Ellen Tube, and has several videos out there of what she's been able to do. She's an all-around athlete, from equestrian to basketball to several other things. But the thing that I love about her is the personality, which is evident whenever she speaks. So give her a round of applause. I want to bring in my guest today, Kennedi Owens, CEO of Sweet Skin Ken, a Kennedi creation. How are you, Ken?
I'm doing amazing. I am so happy that I get to be on this interview with you, and my day has been going amazing. And how was your day?
My day is wonderful, man. You bring a smile to my face just to see the energy that you have, and the positivity that you exude. It's contagious. It really is, Ken. And the fact that you're 11 and you just turned 11, correct?
Yes, in March.
Wow. Well, that's the great thing about March babies. I'm a March baby as well. So we try to bring that light to the world. But so let's get right into it, Ken. I want people to know who you are. Who is Kennedi Owens?
Kennedi Owens is a fifth grader who is into a lot of sports, and one of her favorite sports and one of her favorite things to do is ride horses. And then another thing she likes to do is do a lot of speakings and just play around with the family, and also be on the journey with Sweet Skin.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So before we get to what we're really here to talk about, how did you get into, what made you love horses? How did you get into horse riding?
So I was born into like this animal family, and ever since I was 2, that's when I started riding horses. I was 2. My grandmother, my dad's mom, she actually brought me to a barn because she used to ride horses. She brought me to a barn in New Orleans, and I remember I was riding this little pony, and I created this little wiggle. I called it the cowgirl wiggle, and ever since then I've just loved horses. Like horses are like my goal. If ever I'm sad, I'll like look at some of my ribbons that I've won. Like they're just my inspiration.
Awesome, awesome. That's great stuff. So I
Well, hey,
understand you play basketball as well. What other sports and stuff are you into?
I'm in basketball, travel volleyball, um, and I'm really into those three sports, and that's really it.
That's
But my favorite by far would have to be horses.
Beef, man, look. So one of my twins, she's into horses as well. I haven't been able to, get her to ride just yet. But she's like, Daddy, you have enough money yet to buy me a horse? I'm like, we're working on it.
Yes, because they could be a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
hey,
awesome,
hey,
awesome.
Marcus, it's Dad, man. I just want. Can you see her?
Yeah, we're good. She's on. Uh, she should be live. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Just making sure because the connection here. I was trying to get you on here. Um, let me see.
we should be good though.
Okay.
So, Kennedy, let's dive into it because I want people to understand, who Kennedy is, the drive and the motivation, along with how Sweet Skin got started. So, if you could, let's go back to the beginning. What was the need that you saw, and what was the motivation behind, starting your own business?
That's a very good question. So, what started Sweet Skin was I was getting older and I'm into a lot of sports. So, it would be from volleyball, 2 hour volleyball practice, to hour horse lessons, then going to hour basketball. So, I wouldn't really have time in between those three sports to like take a bath or like kind of refreshing. And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I need a deodorant. So she took me on this shopping spree to like just hygiene products for kids. And so I was looking at a bunch of deodorants, and they had aluminum in them, which, if
Mm,
some of y'all don't know what aluminum is, it can cause skin cancers and just really bad things that people in general shouldn't have.
right.
Um, and they did smell good. So I was like, I'm definitely not putting this on me. And so what I did was I went to my parents and I said, Mom and Dad, how would y'all feel if I created like my own like deodorant? And from the beginning, it was really just deodorant,
Wow.
and um, it really wasn't like hygiene products. It was just deodorant. And so I was like, I want to do this. Like, this is one goal that I wanted to do. So I started like researching and researching, and eventually till my parents realized that all right, she is committed to this, and we can help with her now that we know that she's committed.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's basically how it started. And then like just the skincare and hygiene from then, like the lotion and facial wash, they just kept rolling.
Wow, wow, that's amazing. So, you saw a need for yourself, um, and decided to do the research. I mean, what were some of the things that um, that piqued your interest or your mind as far as your research? As far as because you could have easily just mimicked some of the other products that were out there to create your own. So I understand that yours is natural, um, natural product for kids. So walk kind of without giving your secrets away. I definitely don't want that, right?
Yeah.
But so what made you wanted to do a natural line?
um, what made me want to do a natural line is because natural goes with kids so well, and it just it it just creates that 100% free and safe for kids that I really wanted, and
Awesome.
I'm trying to spill as much tea as I can without telling,
Of course, of course. Well, look, we don't even have to go any further on that one. I don't want you to give your secrets away. Definitely don't want that. So no, that is amazing. I can tell you firsthand. My daughters, they love it. They're like, they have a little dance that they do when they use your products. I'm like, this is crazy. They're excited to use it, and I got to tell you firsthand. It smells amazing. Like I find myself sneaking in the bathroom trying to use the products every now and then, because it's amazing. And like I'm gonna have to, you might see an order come through today. Like I might need some for myself, Ken. That's just how it is. But so I understand that your parents wanted to see your commitment with your desire to to pursue this avenue. So talk to me about how involved your parents are with regards to your business and seeing you grow. Because I understand you hold the title CEO. They actually work for you right now.
Yes. My parents are they're at this point they're not even to 100% involved. They're all the way, and I couldn't ask for it any better because it's they trusted me and they were willing to actually help with it and spend money. That it was a lot of money to just get the texture and everything.
Right.
And now where Sweet Skin is today, it's still it's a lot of money. And so the fact that they trusted me in a way like that, it inspires me every day to just keep going and do Sweet Skin and just have that 100% mentality. So
That's amazing. That's amazing. So I'm gonna bring your father in real quick because I want to get the full perspective of how big this is for a now 11-year-old to accomplish what you have accomplished. So Daryl, man, talk to me. When did you see or when did you know hey, she's locked in?
Well, first of all, Marcus, we appreciate you having us on, man, and I really, really appreciate you just being that role model that you've been as well, man. So thank you.
Salute.
But she's been very committed at whatever she's been doing since she was a kid. So this was kind of a no-brainer because she's always been like a little mad scientist. Started out with Play-Doh, and then it became slime, and now that it's her own products, it kind of just went hand in hand. So we kind of knew she would be all in because she would lock herself in her room and play with Play-Doh and then slime and stuff like that. So when we got the raw materials to start this business, it was just the same. It was kind of the same thing. It just went hand in hand. We knew that she would be committed. So
Wow.
my wife and I, we back our kids with whatever they want to do.
Absolutely.
We put the money behind her, and she's done exactly what we thought she would do. She's taken it to new heights. It's growing. We just got a couple more orders in, actually, since I've been sitting here. And then she has some huge meetings coming up in June. So we got to kind of keep those in the wraps right now, but it'll be announced pretty soon. I'm talking about mind-blowing meetings.
Wow.
So it's been a blessing, and it's been rewarding for us to see as her parents, to see her finally getting a chance to kind of show her talents to other people. So, she's been all in from day one. Whatever she's been doing, whether it's horses, basketball, volleyball, swimming. I mean, she wants to compete at everything she does. Even if we go in the backyard, she wants to try and race daddy in swimming. So it's just, how it is, man. We're a competitive family.
Of course.
So this kind of just something else to add to the portfolio.
Man, I got to tell you, man, it's absolutely heartwarming, to know y'all personally, right?
Saying likewise.
But to see the drive and motivation that you and your wife had, that when we were in school, and to see the levels that y'all achieved beyond that, but to see your kids gravitate towards that as well and reach new heights way before we started peaking, as we were growing. that is motivation beyond anything else. That is the hustle to be able to teach and pour that back into your kids and to the community. Because I know firsthand, I see how the community embraces Kennedi and what she does. Like it has a ripple effect, man, and it's needed so much in today's world and today's society. But I definitely want to take the time right now to applaud you and Kristen for the job that y'all have done with your family and your kids, man. It is inspirational.
We appreciate it, man. And it's the same. You know this. Where we're from, man. You know, we're country. We grew up. Our parents and our families loved us, and then we had to take that to another level. You know, and you're doing the same with your kids. You're providing platforms that we didn't have as a kid, and different avenues for them to be more successful than we were. And that's all we want to be, right? Is just be, just backers for our kids, supporters, and help them reach their goals and take them to new heights that we didn't get a chance to do as kids.
Absolutely.
And as we watch you guys and watch the father you've become, it's very inspiring on Facebook. You know, a lot of times it's crazy now. You want to keep in touch with people, you can just see their daily journeys through Facebook. And
right.
When we started this, I mean, you were one of the first people to purchase her product. So, you know, we definitely haven't forgot that. And it's really rewarding to see the friends and people that we grew up with to starting to support our kid, man. The feeling is very, very, it's overwhelming sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it is not necessarily that we're in it to, for the money, is that Kennedi, this is something she wants to do to be able to give back, and to help other kids. So, and that's something else we got some huge things coming where she's going to be helping
New
other
products?
kids. We have some new products coming, and she's going to be able to, what she's going to be able to do because of Sweet Skin is going to be mind blowing, and being able to help other kids, man. So,
man,
be on the lookout for that as well.
I'm definitely excited. Look, Ken, I might have to be put on that VIP list so I can get some little insider information. I definitely want to help support you in those ventures when the time permits that you can talk about them. So, definitely know you always have a space on this platform to talk about whatever you have going on. Know that from the heart. All right. Whenever you're ready, I'm here for you to help you achieve your goals that you have for yourself, because what you are doing is really amazing, and I appreciate the drive that you showed, the dedication, in pursuing your dream. You saw something that wasn't there, and you created a platform, and you made it a business, and that is commendable, right? So, Daryl, enough of you. I understand Chris is she's probably out doing her own thing right about now, so I won't mess with her. But hey, Chris, I'm gonna say hey. Love
she's
you.
Running back and forth. I think she just walked in, actually.
Okay. Hey, Chris.
Hey, I'm the multitasker of the family.
Trust me, I understand. So, real quick, while we got you,
yeah.
What has this meant for you?
Everything, honestly. So, Daryl and I have always had an entrepreneurial bug between the two of us, and we've had marketing. We have our marketing company, and we help small businesses grow. So when our own kid came and had the bug and wanted to do her thing, it was genuinely like a dream come true. I think the best part for me, being a mother and a woman, is to see my 11-year-old find herself,
right,
and a strength that a lot of girls don't find until they're a lot older. So the one thing people don't know about Kennedi is that she really does run this business. So if she doesn't like something, she'll say, no, I don't. Daryl and I can love it.
Right.
I know we revised the logo, and we went through about 60, and we loved maybe 30 of them. And she was like, I don't like any of them.
And they were for specific reasons, because like some of them, maybe like I wanted it to be like in between like girl and boy, like gender neutral. And so some of them I felt were either a little too girly or a little too boyish. But I can't really say boyish because I had like Dad decide if they were too boyish. Because
Right.
I mean, I can't really say it was too boyish.
Yeah. So, but she would turn us down flat in the best way. So you have some people that are just really, they are no and walk away. She would give you her reasoning for
Awesome.
so her reasoning and her rationale were there, and so we could do nothing but respect it. Even when it came down to bottle colors and now things like, she's very detail oriented and very specific. So
wow.
For her to be able to have that sort of mindset and confidence in herself as a mother, it really makes me relax about her future. I'm one of those mothers that I don't worry about my daughter's future because I know that she won't take a lot of, she'll set it right in the right way.
Right.
So
right.
This means everything to me to be able to get a glimpse into her future now.
That's amazing. So Kennedi, how does it feel being able to tell your mom and dad like, nope, I'm not doing that. That's not what I want. This is my, typically when you talk back to your parents, is you getting some kind of repercussion, but you get to say it in a manner, in a way that like they got to listen to you.
She's fired her dad twice.
Yeah, I get demoted every time I don't.
No.
Well, you can tell about that. So,
so if y'all want to hear story time, is it okay if I share story time?
Come on, let's. We got time. Let's go.
So my dad, he loves basketball, and he was watching an NBA game, and we had to go to this. Yeah, it was a vendor event, and we had to get so many bottles like filled. And this was at the beginning where we were hand pouring like lip glosses, deodorants. And so we were in the section of the deodorants in the kitchen, and we had like 10 more to fill. And Dad kept looking down at his phone and looking at the game. So I was like, Dad, like I gave him that first little warning, like, Dad, we need to come on, because we had to get there the next day. So I was like, Dad, and I think I reminded him like, how many times, Dad?
Probably good twice.
A lot.
And about like third, fourth time, I was like, all right, you're fired.
Uh-oh.
So it was up to
She
me.
was serious though, bro.
And then he was like, nah, I'll get it done. And I was like, go sit down.
But it was really an entire argument. It was because
wow.
then Daryl turns to me, are you really gonna let her fire me? Like, you're gonna? And I was like, I mean, you're not working. Like, you're not helping us at this point. You're occupied.
But you know the dads, man. We don't get any love, Marcus.
I can understand, but look, you got a young mogul on your hands, man. She say jump, you gotta go, man. She making things happen.
But you know, early on, I didn't understand that she would get on me like that. So now I know. When she say move, I gotta jump.
You gotta go.
We had a huge vendor event the next day, and we were working for hours like that.
The entire day. We were
that
just
whole
filling
day.
in.
And we were like, we were over, like we had gotten to almost the end, and it was like he had tired out. He had gassed out. He just wanted to watch the game.
I think we had all kind of gassed out, but we, like, I know I was like, when I get gassed out, that gives me more, like, motivation, especially during, like, school and sports
Absolutely.
and sweet skin. It gives me more motivation to keep going.
Right.
And
Yeah. Marcus, look, I just have one rule in the house, man.
What's that?
When the Hoyas on, you got to give me a break.
Hey, I understand you being a Hoya for life right there, man. Chris, Ken, y'all gotta give him that one. You know, that man represented Georgetown to the fullest.
To the fullest, and I understand that.
We give him that. We don't bother him, but this was a different type situation that day. Like
this is like vendor event type stuff. We gotta get going.
Yeah, it was a pretty big deal, but I was like, Georgetown on, man.
Georgetown.
And then he really genuinely got upset. He was upset about it. He was like, babe, you can't just let her like bully her way and fire me. I was like, but you really were slacking. Like, I have to. You want me to tell her she was wrong? She gave you a couple like she put you on a pip.
But I didn't fire him for life. I just fired him for that one.
For that one
job.
event. Hey.
Yeah, but she tried to take some of his shares away, and she was like, "Your shares." I was like, "You really?"
Oh man, Pro, it sound like you were messing up
$26.
big time, man. She talking about taking the shares away.
And then hold on. Didn't she just tell you that big investment the parents made in her?
Right.
Like, can I at least get what I put in back before you fire me?
Oh, that's amazing, man. Y'all are definitely model parents and citizens, man. I understand you, and every family has their struggles, but y'all definitely radiate more positivity than not. And Kennedi, just to hear how you embrace the knowledge that your parents have bestowed upon you, and then chase your own, is amazing. It is nothing short of amazing. And I just want you to know that you can really achieve any and everything that you want to achieve in life, and you can be the spark to inspire so many others by doing what you're doing. And I want you to keep pushing forward. I want you to keep striving to be the young mogul that you are, and set lofty goals, because you have achieved all of them thus far, and you will continue to do that. So, all right, enough of the parents. Let's get back to the star of the show, Miss Kennedi Owens. All right. So Kennedi, what we talked about, how you got started, why you got started. Let's talk, because every company faces some kind of adversity. So, what have you done as a young CEO during this time, during COVID, because it's affected everybody? What are some of the things that kept you grounded and motivated to keep pushing?
More marketing, family, let's see, more content, since all this like homeschool, school, my puppy.
That's not a puppy. That's a full-grown horse that you got, man.
He just turned 1.
Yeah, I understand, but if you could sit on it and ride it, it's a horse.
Yeah, about the size of a miniature pony.
Yeah. So more marketing, more support from your family, and more content. So what's your motivation behind content?
My motivation behind content is really just the followers that I have, the people who have supported me, and that's really all. Like, just the people who have supported me through all of this, like, including yourself. Like you have inspired me because
Absolutely.
you're so, like, amazing and successful, and you're at a high platform that I want to get to one day. And so, like, you inspire me.
Awesome.
Yeah, my
Awesome.
family inspires me. Just really everybody who has helped me along the way.
That's amazing. So, for those of you just tuning in, this is the Unapologetic Hustle. I'm your host, Marcus Stone. We're coming to you live today from Globe Life Park. Hey, my special guest today is none other than Miss Kennedi Owens, CEO of Sweet Skin Ken, a Kennedi creation. And we're just talking about her journey and the fact that, everybody has a hustle. Whether you see it initially or not, you have something that you can be great at. You just have to find a need and a want and a desire to push forward. So we're just really going through how she's amassed what she's been able to do within, what has it been now, Kennedi, a year? You've been in business for a year?
Yes.
You just celebrated a year.
April.
Congratulations on that.
Thank
That is
you.
amazing. How did that feel? Let's talk about that. How did it feel celebrating a year of business?
It felt amazing because just to, like, in that 1 year, the leaps and bounds and steps that Sweet Skin and I have like just taken like in that 1 year span has been like 10-year spans for some people, and I'm so grateful to have the parents that I have, to have the support that I have, the surroundings, the customers, the everything.
Wow, that's a big accomplishment for sure. But look, we're going to shift gears real quick. We're going to take a quick break, Kennedy. I owe it to one of my previous guests. He has his project that he has done called the Launch Season. So I want to take a quick break to actually highlight his new feature that he has that just released yesterday. So again, for those of you that are tuning in, this is the Unapologetic Hustle. I'm speaking with Miss Kennedi Owens of Sweet Skin Ken. And we're going to get right into Levi Jones's new track, Sweet Revenge, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. High pursuit, I'm after the vision. Yeah. I'm getting excited, I'm closing the distance. He give me the wisdom to beat out the system. Getting that sweet revenge for whoever doubted the mission. That even goes for my so-called friends and family. Yeah, it's bitterness built up for anybody that abandoned me. Seen y'all die the division, but only God can cancel me. So please don't get upset when you see me living out your fantasies. I got the remedy for y'all sleeping on me. My music is the amphetamine. Plan to do some great things, shit you probably ain't never seen. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be here to show these youngsters they can have better dreams, but I'm diving head first. Please baptize me right in these money streams. But that small part of me that just wanna stun on these niggas. I realize the only person that I need to impress is right in the mirror. Yeah, looking past all y'all, cause really I'm aiming for bigger to stay on a mission. My homie Ryan told me keep on snapping until they see the picture, yeah, it'll get clearer. So obsessed with success, ain't got no time for the game. Hoping one day, maybe my all will help you black out the pain. Realize no matter how much you sow, they just won't love you the same. Putting my bills in the game, hoping one day to make some change. Back. What you really want, what you really want, what you really want, what you really want. What you really want, what you really want, what you really want, what you really want. I want that sweet revenge, yeah. Ooh, I want that cheese to spin, yeah. You can tell all the freaks come in, trying to find my peace in the pool of sin. Don't really make no sense. I want that sweet revenge, ooh, I want that cheese to spin, yeah. You can tell all the freaks come in. Never be satisfied until you're free within. Free within.
Deal with depression, I mean it. People had walked out of me like I needed them. Bitch, I'm a king, that's the reason you deal with me. Sucking my energy, wasn't my enemy, you was my baby. Thought that you love me, that shit had me crazy. Call me confused, cause I know I abused and I know I'm elusive. I'm stuck in my head, thinking that trust can be locked up or dead. Fuck what I said, I know I was wrong, but the strong never lie. And the weak never know that they feelings ain't right. I'm feeling it now, but I'm still on the prop. Hold myself down, feel alone in the crowd. Bottom your toes and I let out a growl. I haven't felt someone close in a while, but lately I really been laying around, trying to deal with the trauma of losing my rock. Mountains of psyche deciphering why. When, what, and how will I deal with my pride? Won't say your name cause you know who you are. To this day you and Mike, only thing made me cry when I think about why I don't know if I'm right. Closing my eyes, feel I'm better off high. Levi had sent me the slot. Sit in my whip and I started to plot. It's 3 a.m. I just looked at the clock. Down to the wire like Stringer and Wallace. I write down my problems and hope God acknowledge. Don't pray for you back, I just pray for your health and the strength so you overcome all of your problems. He really acknowledged, but I'm not gonna doubt him. I want some guidance. Yeah. What you really want, what you really want? I want it all and then some, a real when I've been one. Need help, need blessings, pray to the Lord, he sent some. Truth be told, man, I've been done, but I'm right back at it. To clear up the static, I'm not for dramatics, I've been off balance. Swerve through the traffic, man, I run the show like magic. Yeah, and all fairness, L's up, be for legendary, never lost it. Yeah, I'm a threat to my death, but they never stop me, I got an effective offense. From the cradle to the coffin, man, haters talk slick, but they don't do it often. When I'm around, they be quiet, but as soon as I leave, they be right back talking. A young legend, so I guess I'm a target. but I still running, man, even when exhausted. Don't make much sense, all I hate, they dispense. And the time that it cost them, showtime when I walk in. And the evil try to drown me in this pool of sin often. But man, it's all good, I'm the one who drew the blueprint to the world I got lost in. If they down talk me, it'll cost them. So let me get my paper, man. I know my worth, so I'm sending in voices. You know I need that cake to spin, or like my man said, that cheese to spin. Although that ain't my reasoning, I'm breathing in this evil, man. I'm trying to find some freedom, man. So
What you really want, what you really want.
yeah.
What you really want, what you really want.
Hey, leave it.
What you really want, what you really want.
Hey, what's up?
What you really want, what you really want. I want that sweet revenge. Ooh, I want that cheese to spin. You can tell all the freaks come in. Trying to find my peace in the pool of sin. Don't really make no sense. I want that sweet revenge. Ooh, I want that cheese to spin. You can tell all the freaks come in. Never be satisfied until you get free within. Until you get free within.
Hey, yo, Fishbowl Radio Network. This is the Unapologetic Hustle. I am your host, Marcus Stone. We're coming to you live from Globe Life Park today. I have none other than my special guest, CEO of Sweet Skin Kin, Miss Kennedi Owens. Welcome back to the Hustle, Miss Owens.
Thank you.
So before we went to break, we talked about your journey. How Sweet Skin Kin came to be, and some of the struggles that you faced, but ultimately your support and where you see where you saw the need to create Sweet Skin Kin. So I want to tap into a little further and go with the direction of where do you see Sweet Skin Kin being in the next 2 years?
I hope to see Sweet Skin in like Disney,
Wow.
not just the gift shops, but in the hotel rooms. I hope to see Sweet Skin in like cruises, Disney cruises, Walmart, large retailers,
Wow.
and anywhere kids visit, stay, and shop.
That is, I was not expecting that. I gotta be honest, Ken. Daryl.
It's growing, man. It's growing.
I can see with those lofty goals, and she will be the one to get it done. Just I see it right now. When she said Disney, I was taken back. I was thinking, I was like, okay, she was gonna take over Louisiana first, and then she said Disney, which
But we ship, like right now, we get people inboxing her from all over the world.
The
honestly,
country, people are asking us, can we ship to
Australia?
Australia?
Wow.
There was some in Mexico,
Italy. We shipped to Canada for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're trying to. We're in the process of getting all that ready to start doing that. So it's been a blessing, man. It's been a real it's been rewarding,
Man, to say well, Ken, like I told you, you always have a home here. Whenever you need to come on to speak about something that you're doing, know that you have a friend in me. That was my Disney plug, my Marvel, whatever it is, Pixar.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come to the studio, man. Come to the studio.
Yeah, definitely come through. And we'll revisit and sit. But let's shift a little gears. So typically I do this at the beginning of the show, Kennedy. But typically I ask or give you 3 words or 4 words. But I'm gonna give you 3 today because I don't know if I can handle 4 coming from you. You surpassed what I've been able to do. So, but what I want you to do is first word that comes to mind that you, as it relates to that word. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
He's gonna give you a word.
You ready?
Ready.
All right. Mogul.
Oprah.
Okay. Legacy.
Beyonce.
Wow. Okay. Entrepreneurship.
Um, Michelle Obama.
Wow. Okay. What's significant for you relating entrepreneurship to Michelle Obama?
Michelle Obama, one, being a amazing first business owner, black business owner, really sets a goal for me because, I just look up to her. Like, I can't even describe, because she is just so amazing. Like, there's no words to describe her.
Right.
Like Aisha Curry, like I got to meet her. Like, she was amazing. Like, she gave me so many good tips. Like, the people that I have met are just.
So what was it like? What was it? How did that come to be? How did you if you can, so let's you brought it up. Let's talk about Fempire. How did that come to be?
So we were actually driving to one of my basketball games, and my dad, where did was it on?
So we were headed to her game, and we literally had just pulled in the parking lot, and Kristen and I have access to her DM on Instagram. So just saw a random notification and checked it like I always do, and it was it said, "Hi, I would love to speak to one of your parents," and so automatically I didn't know who it was. And then her name was Jamie, and she was like, "I'm one of the producers of the Ellen Show."
The Ellen Show.
So we get crazy, weird DMs all the time.
All the time.
So
yeah.
I kind of was like, I flipped my phone to Kristen, and she read it. And she was like, she looked at me with this strange face. I was like, maybe, So he went on to keep talking, and she was like, I would like to FaceTime you guys. And once she did that, I was like, okay, this could be real.
Wow.
So they wanted to interview Kennedi to kind of vet her and see, I guess, how real this thing was. Because they had been following her on Instagram for some weeks now, and we told her that we were about to walk into her game, believe it or not. And they said, well, take care of the game. We like to FaceTime her when she gets home. So we finished the game. Kennedy had 16, 18 points.
18 points.
We won. So it was a great day. We got home, ran home, took a shower, fixed her hair, and they loved her. They basically kind of the same setup that you have. We FaceTime via Skype, and they were like, wow. So then we finished, and they said we would like to do a second one.
Wow.
and that's pretty much how the ball got rolling with Fempire. They were like, we can't tell you exactly what it is, but we just want to tell you that we want you guys to fly out to LA. And you already know Kennedy loves playing.
I was like, LA, that's where all the big stars are. I was like packing my bags down.
Yeah, so they called her and FaceTimed her a couple times, and then they were like, we want to fly you guys out. And the rest was history. They were like, we can't tell you what it is. But
so I got to meet this amazing person named Trey.
Yeah, another producer.
Another producer. And he asked me, so this is how we kind of thought, all right, maybe the person that I might be seeing, it was a surprise person, was Aisha Curry. So he actually asked me some questions about Aisha.
Wow.
He was like, do you know, what she does? I was like, yes, she's a cook. She has her own cookbook, and she's amazing.
He threw her out there, and then he threw out some other, who would you like to meet to kind of throw us off?
Right.
And Kennedy, Oprah, Michelle Beyonce. So, because, we watch Ellen, so they always surprising kids with people that they like.
Right.
We were like, maybe they just threw out Aisha Curry just to kind of throw her off. And because we're Steph fans, we're basketball fans.
Yeah.
So we love Aisha as well. So it was
and then Riley, Ryan, and Cannon.
So we love the family, and they didn't tell us exactly. So a couple of weeks went by, and as we're getting prepared to get there, we flew up, and we didn't do anything the first day. We went out to dinner, and Kennedy met Lisa Leslie in the hotel,
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
she was at our hotel. Like,
Yeah.
so I didn't even realize it. Dad was like, "Kid, look, it's Lisa Leslie." I was like, "No, it's not." He was like, "Look," I was like,
Yeah. So, and then the next morning, the limo came and picked us
the
up.
entire time, like, we got special treatment.
Oh yeah,
It
they
was
treated Kim like
amazing.
she was VIP, man. Like she was a celebrity.
She is in her own right, man. You can't take that from her. That's my little niece now. You know, you are VIP. You deserve that limo, Ken. Don't tell nobody. Don't let nobody tell you different. You deserve it.
Yeah.
You are.
So
You.
that next day, the limo dropped us off on the corner of downtown. So we really were confused at this point.
I know,
We were like, this ain't the Ellen show per se, right? So we knew something was going on. So Trey met us on the corner. The limo dropped us off. We got out, and then we went into this big building downtown. And from the outside, it didn't look like much was going on. It was
Right.
it just looked like a regular building.
And then Trey brought me and Mom into this special room, and me and Trey kind of went over like what I was gonna all like the questions that they were gonna ask me. And then Cameron, I don't even know where they took
me and Cam and put us in like a snack room, with, like all these snacks. Because it truly was the Fempire experience. They didn't want me and Cam to they didn't want us to see it until the end, until like almost when it was wrapping up.
Wow.
So they took us in this like a snack room. They fed us,
and then they took a couple minutes later, they took Mom out, so I was left with a makeup artist, Trey.
So they divided and conquered us. So they split us all up so we wouldn't figure out what was going on.
And then Mom met Aisha before they surprised me, and she couldn't tell me, and she was in the room. So I actually met Aisha and then met Mom.
Wow.
Yeah, and they didn't bring Cam and I in until the end. But I was so confused. I'm like, what's going on with my baby, man? And then an hour later, they come and get me and Cam, and they open this door, and it's like a million cameras. Like they're filming at this point, and then they bring us on at the end, and I'm like, wow, like this is crazy. So at that point, I saw her, Aisha, and Kristen sitting on the sofa and stuff like that. So it was
Dad's face when he saw Aisha it was hilarious.
It was awesome, man. I was so happy for her, because I knew that's somebody that she looked up to. So it was an awesome experience that I think we'll remember forever. So
man, that's amazing.
It truly helped her business as well. So
yeah.
And Aisha rides horses, so we got to show each other pictures and everything.
Really? Wow. So Ken, man, that's an amazing story. So Ken, let's so you're 11 years old now. You've been in business for a year. Mm-hmm. You are continuing to grow, and you got some big announcements coming up. So I'm going to wait for those.
You know what, Marcus? I think we can kind of throw this out there.
No.
I can't say who, but she has a big meeting with a large company.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be able to get her stuff in the stores.
Got you. Hey, Ken, when that happens, just come back on. We'll talk about it more in depth. Look, I don't want no cease and desist orders being sent my way. So
no, we hadn't signed anything yet, but it is kind of it's not a secret, but it's kind of like let's get the stamp of approval first.
Yeah, let's let it do what it do. No, I understand completely. So, but Ken, what advice or what would you tell other kids, not even just kids, but what would you tell people that are wanting to start something? What advice would you give to them to pursue their dreams?
So first, you always have to love it. You can like it, but you have to love it to one point where you're committed to keep it going in your dreams. You have to want to pursue them to the point where you'll give 100%, 1,000% effort to accomplish what you want to do. And one of my messages that I say is, when your teacher, if you have multiple tests that day, your teacher gives you one test and then gives you another one, but you're still in that first test, finish that first test before you go into the second one, because that first test might give you answers and clues to help you step up to the second test.
That's awesome. So that's amazing advice. And I relate that to I guess from my vantage point is to never stop, to never quit. You know, if it's a job, then it's not a passion, right? You should really love what you do, so that it doesn't feel like work, and you can put forth that extra effort to achieve what you're trying to achieve. So, it has been an amazing experience speaking with you, Ken, Daryl,
Same here.
Kristen. Man, I'm excited. I don't even know what to say, and I'm typically not speechless. But you know, I just know that I'm watching Ken, and I am really, really, really proud of what you have been able to do and been able to accomplish. So
Thank you.
Same here. We look forward to seeing Barack Obama on here with you one day. So, you know,
hey, let's speak that
to
into existence. You know, I would love to have the former president on here, 44 as I call him. But
right.
My
right.
family always says that speak it into existence, and it shall happen.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, one of the things about the Unapologetic Hustle is that it's a platform for creators. It's a platform for entrepreneurs. It's a platform for artists, so on and so forth. But it's really a platform for dreamers, so that we can tap in and learn from each other, so that we can build the futures and the pieces that we want and see for our life. So know that anything that you want to talk about, you have a home here. We can get it scheduled with all your future endeavors. But it definitely has been great speaking with you. I'm thankful for the opportunity, and then hopefully, you know, we continue to grow together and pursue those dreams as we continue to see fit. So from one CEO to another, know that you are a bright star, and you set a precedence that I would love to see and see my daughters taking. You know, your father talked about the Play-Doh and stuff early on, and that's all they do with the slime. So I'm like, I might have some moguls in the making as well. But
Definitely, you know that.
yeah. So it definitely has been an honor. Thank you for coming on, speaking with me, Kennedy, and know that I'll be placing an order for my own deodorant that smells so good soon. But before we go, tell people how they can get in touch with you, Kennedy.
You can go to my website, www.sweetskinkid.com, and you can order from there. And you can go to my Instagram
And Facebook.
and Facebook. My Instagram is wait, did we change it?
No, it's Sweet Skin and Kennedy Creation.
All right, because I was under Sweet Skin and Kennedy Creation.
And that's for Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram.
Yeah, so.
Awesome. So for those of you that are watching and tuning in, hey, this has been the Unapologetic Hustle. My guest today has been none other than Kennedi Owens of Sweet Skin, a Kennedy Creation. And know that we love you, Ken. Thank you for coming on. This has been an Unapologetic Hustle. I'm your boy, Marcus Stone. We'll catch you next Saturday. Got another special guest. Till then, activate your hustle. We out.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah. They tell me all the time. Levi.
Yeah, the camera was